Anxiety. 4 things, the best things I learned about anxiety. Learned it from Dr. Claire Week's book, Hope and Help for Your Nerves. She talks about facing, accepting, floating, and letting time pass. It's an anxiety trick. It's a way to understand that anxiety comes in, and maybe even panic attack is what I'm talking about. Because anxiety in general is like a cup. Your nervous system gets full and it's jacked up and it's just too much. Maybe your lifestyle, too much caffeine, too much, you're not giving yourself enough downtime, and your anxiety gets up to here. I don't know about you, but I had an Italian mother, and she would say when she got upset, I've had it up to here with you guys. And in a lot of ways, she was identifying something very scientific. Our nervous system gets too taxed. It's not designed to be constantly. It's designed to have little spurts of fear to deal with things, like someone tries to knock you off the road. Well, then your body, your nervous system can react in a good way to save yourself and everybody else from the crazy driver, which could be you sometimes. But so anxiety, just think of it, it's up to here. It's like a cup. Then a cup gets bumped and you are suddenly spilling over, the F word or self-righteous thoughts, or, hurting other people or yelling at somebody, or even self-destructive thoughts like, I can't believe this, my life is so bad, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it's telling us that our nervous system is up to here, like Mother said. She has had it up to here. And your nervous system, if we could learn to calm our nervous system down to like down there, and then we bump into a car or whatever, not that we want to get into a car wreck, but we just have a little bump in our lives, we're not going to react and freak out and cuss, and it's not going to spill out in the wrong way, come out sideways. So face, let's do her FAFL. Claire Weeks talks about face, accept, float, let time pass. Facing your symptoms in your body, noticing the ramping up, the hijack of the nervous system. Maybe you get sweaty hands or a heart palpitating, or you get breathless. Anxiety comes in a lot of forms. Of course, you don't want to diagnose your anxiety and misdiagnose it if you're having a heart attack or an asthma attack. But listen, if you know your body and you know how anxiety presents in your body, you tell yourself, accept. This is just anxiety. It's not an emergency. It's not a crisis. Because if you go there, then the first fear comes, all these symptoms, and then you add more fear to fear. The anxiety trick is this. We're usually afraid of the fear. It's not the fear that's hurting us so much. It's the second fear that comes because we're afraid of the fear. We're afraid of how it feels in our body. We want to run. So accept it. Don't run. So face and don't run. Now, accept the symptoms. Here's the other trick with anxiety. You're having all these symptoms. You want them to go away. You want them to go away. And you want to run from them instead of allow them to be with you and present. You want to hate them. It's imagine a little kid crying or getting really upset, and you just say, shut up. Just be quiet, kid. I don't want to hear you. That's what you're doing to yourself when you don't accept that, okay, I'm getting some anxiety symptoms in my body. It's like alert. It's like a engine light on your car. You don't really want to ignore that. You want to say, okay, let me get that checked out this week. I'll call and make an appointment. Well, when your anxiety starts getting symptomatic, you want to accept the symptoms and not run from them. I mean, people take a lot of pills for this, but there are some organic, natural ways to handle your anxiety. Now, if you're drinking 50 cups of coffee a day, I suggest you lower it, way lower it. People that struggle with anxiety probably shouldn't be drinking a lot of caffeinated beverages. And by the way, ibuprofen has caffeine in it. I don't think it says caffeine. I think is another word for it. A lot of medications, prescription medications, have caffeine in them. So you want to tell yourself what it really is. It's not an emergency. It's just anxiety happening. I'm getting too jacked up. Let's take care of it. Accept. You want to not run. You don't want to make knee-jerk reactions. You want to really take the time and not and give yourself self-compassion. Don't be so mad at yourself, and don't be afraid of the fear. Just accept it And don't hate your symptoms, okay? Don't hate yourself and your symptoms. And now float. Float is, okay, don't sit there and go, okay, she said to accept, and she said to breathe, and she said to face and accept. Okay, I'm floating now. I'm floating. It's not going away. No. Don't arrest the symptoms and perseverate on them. Don't focus on them. Distract yourself mildly. Call a friend. I wouldn't say go for a run, that'll ramp it up, but just do some deep breathing. Humming is great. Sing a song, call someone, do the dishes, pull over if you need to. If you're really anxious, don't just stop and perseverate on the symptoms. Float by, do some things that are a little distracting. Play solitaire on your phone, float, okay? So face, accept, float, let time pass. This is the one everyone hates. Everyone hates all of them. Anxious people hate all of these. So stick with me. Let time pass. If your nervous system is jacked up all the way to here, like mama's, I've had it up to here. It didn't just happen today or the last couple of hours. It's been going on for days, weeks, maybe years if you haven't been taking care of your nervous system. So we want to let time pass, and it might go from here to here with some breathing, some facing, accepting, floating, and then you'll need to take a few more hours. Keep going, keep practicing, keep not perseverating on your symptoms, not hating yourself, not wanting to run from your body and distract yourself and getting more hyper and doing things and more busy. Go to a yoga class or a calming class. Listen, when I say yoga, I'm not talking about some sort of meditation to demons, okay? Everybody calm down. Stretching, breathing is very scientific. I have a short on 7-Eleven breathing. Breathing can start calming your nervous system to where you can, 5-10 minutes of breathing, you can go from here, let's just say down to here. But really, we want to be in a normal nervous system situation down about here. That way, everyday life brings you up here. Then you're practicing, meditating, calming, being still. God's word has a lot to say about science of this. What comes first, God or science? God came first. We're discovering God's science. The nervous system, he taught, we need to be still and know. We need to breathe. We need to look to the hills, Psalm says. There's a lot of things in Psalms that identify living a calmer, more meditative, peaceful life. So our culture jacks us up here. Let's be counterculture and get down to where it's normal for your human body, the way we were made. So face, tell it what it is and what it's not. It's not an emergency. Accept, don't run from your symptoms. Listen in, don't fight it. Like the finger trap thing I did. When you pull in a finger trap, you tighten it up and make it worse. First fear, second fear. Float, don't perseverate and try to say, well, they're not gone yet. Float past and let time pass. Take some time to let the nervous system calm down. You didn't get there overnight. It needs a few hours, maybe a day or two, and really keep practicing that. And you want to keep your nervous system down so we don't get like my mama. I've had it up to here. Okay, listen, we need to put the fun back in functional. Think about it. Okay, later.